Hi, this is Alan Diwan, and I've been talking to you about renewing your mind, about changing your thinking, about learning, about developing yourself. And I would like to share this video on how to learn in a better way. So it's very important that we can read more, we can not actually just read the material, but in fact learn from it and apply it in our lives. And there are some excellent ways of learning, and we should make sure that we structure our learning that it can be the most useful for us. So here are 5 stages of learning. Now the first stage is to just relax and to prepare yourself. Make sure you're in a good environment, in a place that does not cause you any anxiety, or you feel relaxed in that area. And then choose a subject that you are going to study, and choose a reason why you are going to study that subject. And think about, visualize how you are going to actually use that subject. So that is your first stage. And then the second stage would be to structure your learning. So if you're a person who is verbal, then commit to learn and then say those things what you are learning, the information aloud. If you are more audible person, then maybe you would prefer to use some audiobooks or some podcasts or some other way, and write things down. If you are somebody who is more visual, then maybe you could incorporate drawing the information, or making just charts, or writing things down, and that will help you actually learn better. If you are a person who is kinesthetic, then maybe while you're learning, or during your listening, you just want to walk around or flip around your pen or something like that. So whatever makes you comfortable, or whatever works for you, make sure you're learning through that process. And it doesn't have to be a structured old-fashioned tradition way. Just structure your learning according to your own convenience and according to your own learning ability. The next step would be to explore the subject. So learn the subject, learn the information, and maybe draw it. Or if you're a person who likes singing, just put it into music, and sing along, or think about it, or you maybe teach it or apply. Think about how you can apply it in your lives. So the more you think about the information, the more useful it will be to you, and the more you can gain from it. The next step would be to memorize the information. You can write and rewrite it, or you can visualize it, or you can say it out a lot aloud, or use different ways to memorize certain part of the information. And the more information you could memorize, the more useful it is going to be for you. And the last stage and the final stage would be to teach the material that you are learning. Teaching is twice as effective as learning. To teach something, you will know the subject immensely much more, and you will get to know it more closely, and you will remember it for much longer. So there's a saying which says that you become what you teach. So as you teach something, it really becomes a part of you. And I apply all these processes to myself. While I'm learning something, I listen to it, I write it down, I then memorize it, and then I teach it through these videos. So I have to go through all these processes, and of course I choose my subjects carefully, why I'm learning them, and I do visualize them, using it in the future. In fact, I visualize it every day. So make learning a daily process of your life, which was not in mind couple of years ago, and I want to make sure that I can continue with that, and help you to make it a part of your life as well. And it'll make sure that we all can grow together. Thank you. This was Alan.